All right, you guys, this is part B. Part A was linear regression and writing the equation from a table. This is part B, and this is actually using that equation to come up with a prediction. So if you haven't watched part A, go back and do that. That way you have experience with what we did to get to this point. You see, a regression equation that's a linear follows the structure of y equals mx plus b. It has a slope for a growth rate and a b, a y-intercept, that acts as our starting value. Once we have m statistic and b statistic, we can use function notation, so that's row 4 in this case for us, or the next one, to write, f of x equals, now, we already have m defined as 0.627 and b defined as 18.5551. So I can use the letter m times x plus b. And now, without retyping all of these letters, Desmos knows that m is this letter, so worth this value, and b is worth that value, and I can now get rid of the black line that was our linear regression line. See? Click in the circles, color goes away. Once we write this in function notation, so you have to have f of x equals. The rest of it is just exactly the same as mx plus b, just without the little subscript 1. If I had to make a prediction of this money and time relationship of how much money would be worth 8 time, 23.58. 7, 8, right, rounds. So whatever time prediction you have that you need to know the money amount, the x to y, it's all related on what you plug into the parentheses. What I'm putting in the parentheses of f of is going to be a time measurement. In fact, if I put in 4.2, it's not going to perfectly be what was in the table because the table is off by a little bit, and our regression equation is only like 95% accurate. Crazy accurate, really good, but the table was a specific value and the regression equation is off. We can use predictions to justify a decision that needs to be made. Is it wise to think that 7 units of time is worth 23 money units, like dollars or whatever? And yeah, 22.95, really close to 23. Is it wise to think of what 48 time units is worth? 48.7? Who knows? That's so far away from the range of data up here. 48 isn't even close to any of these time units. So maybe the model breaks. And depending on your context, you'll have to remember that. However, for us, we have now talked about what you get from the regression equation, writing it in function notation. Hint, pro tip, you don't need to retype all of the number that m is. You can just use the number letter m and b. And then from that, you use function notation to make a prediction. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.